Okay, looks like we're back online. Let me just do this. So sorry about this, it cut again. Tends to happen these days, it looks. But I am back online and that's all that matters. It's a bit annoying each time that let me see here. Alright, so welcome back to this live stream. Apologies again if that if that cut, you know, that's the way it's gonna be. At least for tonight, the time that I find a solution. So it looks like the aurora is brewing in the south again, and it's definitely going towards the south. It's definitely getting brighter there. So let's see how that goes. Yep, getting really nice. Definitely making this corona above head. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this. Oops. Super nice. Do you guys see it? Do you have favorite websites to track aurora? Yes, I do have some websites that I use, but there are definitely some official sources that I use. But yeah. Oh, hi Adriana, how are you? Yeah, hopefully. That would be epic if we met. Now you can see some really cool colors above. I'm actually going to do this. It's faint, but the colors are here. So see that this very faint red, purple, or magenta, depending on your color seeing abilities. Very nice. I wish it was open like this just a little bit earlier, but you know, that's what it is. So the aurora here is getting a bit fainter, so I'm actually switching to the south view. But it looks like the aurora is getting real faint right now. Much fainter than before, so let's see what happens. Do I think we'll be able to see the Milky Way? Not with this type of aurora that really encompasses the whole sky. Plus the clouds, no, it's going to be very difficult. I barely see Cygnus. No, I don't think so. And plus the aurora is really sort of washing out, masking out the aurora, the Milky Way. So yeah, unfortunately, no. So we are live from Malangen in northern Norway. This is this little beautiful peninsula in northern Norway that's an hour drive south of Tromsø. It's very close. You can see the peninsula from Tromsø, but it's on the other side of the peninsula, so we don't get all the light pollution from the city. And now the aurora is starting to get a little bit brighter again, which is super nice. So let's see if that does something. I hope it does. Yeah, you can see a little bit of movement behind me. I actually haven't looked at the solar wind data because I've been so caught up in the live streams. Ooh, we're gonna have some positive BZ in a while, which could kickstart something big. We'll see. In less than an hour, we should see some positive BZ, which is always good. It's not like a necessary factor, but it's nice to have interruptions between negative BZ and positive BZ, or in the negative BZ. That usually helps kickstart things. So it's not necessary each time to have it. You can still get great substorms when you get continuous sustained negative BZ, but on average, it's usually better when you have switches in the field, whether in BZ or in BY or in BX. But most of the time in BZ is very determining. But yeah, it looks like the aurora is getting really bright right now on the horizon. Hey Paul, how are you? Nice to see you here. Marina, if you own the Sigma 20, just use it for aurora. I think it's great. But for better results, 12 or 16 is. I would actually use the 1224 mil. I think that's better for aurora. You really want as wide as possible. Yeah, the aurora is getting very bright in the south right now. And we're still having this corona above, which is these faint poleward boundary intensifications that we get. It's just above my head right now. You can see the side of it, or some parts of it up here. So it's not super bright just yet, but if it gets brighter, then I'll show you. Actually, it is getting brighter, so I'll definitely show you. It's really nice. Hi, you're welcome, Paul. No problem. Do I use NOAA, Space Weather Live, or Aurora Alerts? I use all the, all the, like for example NOAA, yes, I do use for like raw data, but I'm actually building my own app right now based on NOAA and based on other things. So I'm actually using my own app, which will be free in the public very soon, I hope. But now the aurora is getting crazy. It's making a beautiful curtain right now. It's actually probably the best curtain that we've had this evening, so it's it's actually really nice. Because now we have fewer clouds, so we can actually see the full extent of this of this aurora and the full brightness as well. It's actually really nice. There you go. Nice. So tonight it looks like the aurora just keeps on giving. It's just crazy. Yeah, it really is beautiful. You can see a little bit of movement as well in these pillars, in this curtain. Looks like there's more brightness coming to it as well. Yeah, very fine ray, very fine pillar, whatever you want to call them. Some people call them rays, beams, pillars, rays. And it looks like the clouds are coming again. Oh, they won't give us a break. Come on, clouds. Do give us a break. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the horizontal live here. There we go. You can see a bit more of what's going on in the south. The southern sky is still burning, so good news. Adriana, what video parameters am I using right now? I'm not sure what you mean by parameters. I think like settings. If so, I'm at 1/25th of a second, f1.4 and ISO 102,000. No, it's not. It's not very windy. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze and it gets picked up in the mic because it's an old mic, and yeah, but I'm gonna buy a better mic, I promise, to be outside in the wind. I'm gonna invest. That's a promise. Oh. Getting tired now. It's midnight. I said I would go to bed at midnight, and I think I might soon go to bed, but I just want to wait because we clearly will have this switch in BZ, and that might just do the trick to... It's definitely not going to arrive now, but... Oh wait, maybe it has arrived actually. Somehow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right now, the magnetosphere, for those who understand this kind of thing, the magnetosphere is really in this negative BZ convection pattern. So we're going to have pillars forming above our heads. This is the poleward boundary intensification, and these will move all the way to that southern band right there where they form the substorm expansion at some point. They will form the substorm expansion or trigger the substorm expansion. I mean, they might not be the trigger. Some of them, sometimes they are, but they will add pressure to the tail, and these magnetic layers will add pressure to the tail and help produce these explosions. That's the term I should use. Help produce. Yeah, gotcha, yeah, for sure. Yes. Okay, guys, I think there might still be a show later on, but I think I've reached pretty much my limit. So I'm going to answer the last few questions, and I think I'm going to call it a night because I've been out for the past 8 nights in a row until 3 a.m. to shoot the aurora, and I'm very exhausted. So I'm going to take the last few questions and see if the aurora does something, and then yeah. What would you say a good source for finding clear spots is? My last 2 trips to Norway, both very much struggle against the cloud cover. Use windy. The thing with it's not only Norway, but it's just like you need to understand where the dominant winds come from, and that the mountains really kind of block some types of clouds. So it's looking at different sources. I'm not going to reveal all of the sources here because this is what the chasers and the guides use here, so I will keep a little bit a secret in a way, because otherwise this is just very easy to do it yourself if you have all the sources and all the tools. So yeah, but it's a combination of different things. Dylan, do I use the NOAA updated experimental view line predictions? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This type of prediction, I'm not sure I've been telling NOAA all the time when they have surveys like, how is this new product? What do you think about this new product? I've always told them, this is not great. You're still using archaic tools like the KP index and the view lines based on the KP index and the ovation model based on the solar wind computed from an algorithm or by an algorithm that was made in the 80s. Like, come on, like there are definitely better tools to do all of this. Oh my goodness, the aurora is getting crazy behind me. See, I keep talking and wow, look at that. Sorry, there's a car coming at the same time. Dylan, they're predicting a good show tomorrow. Yeah, don't do this thing. It always depends on the solar wind, and they can never be sure about the solar wind before it hits the satellites. So yeah, just don't use these types of prediction. It's just, you need to be more precise in space weather. You cannot predict the aurora in a view line or in latitude just based on predictions of the solar wind. You need to see the solar wind before you can actually make predictions of the aurora, and even then, you know, you have to go in levels. And what you do with the view line is that you're trying to predict level 4, which is the last level, based on assumptions on level 1, which is the sun. It just doesn't make sense. Alright, I'm gonna answer the last few questions. Sounds good, Marina. He says hi to you as well. Yeah, it definitely happened with no warning. I just love, just like 1 minute you're talking and the other, oh, the aurora is brightening. The CHHSS are with the CME, or the two structures are distinct. I'm not sure what you mean, Dylan, so je vois pas ce que tu veux dire. Désolé, Navy, je suis juste fatigué. Alright, you guys, so I think now the clouds are mostly taking over, and I'm really getting tired, so we might get something more, but I think we've seen some pretty great stuff tonight for the first live stream on YouTube, so thank you so much for, I think it really starts with a small group, but in a few months or perhaps years, we'll remember this little group here of 30-40 people. So thank you so much for joining. Okay, I'll wait a few seconds more because it looks like it's brightening again. See, you can never stop with the aurora. That's the problem, that's the issue. You know when you start, but you don't know when you stop. So Alright, so I need to put a stop to it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the support. I will be live as much as possible this year on YouTube, I think more than on Facebook, because it looks like the comments are a bit more looks like the aurora is brightening again. Okay, wait, I'm just waiting a little bit. Sorry, I just cannot miss out on anything that's potentially good. Alright, that's it guys. So thank you so much, take care, and I'll see you one of these nights. And I'll try to be live as much as possible. Whenever we have clear skies, and whenever I'm traveling to clear skies and I have signal, I will be online and live. So do spread the word, and I'm hoping that over the months and over the years we'll have more people. I mean, 30 people is fine, and it's nice to have like a nice little committee. But I would love to see more people on these live streams. That would be awesome. So thank you so much, you guys. Have a good evening or rest of the day or start of the day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.